The One Ring does not need villains. Villains are easy. The terrifying question is, what happens when the ring finds a hero? A good person. A loved person. Someone who wants to save the world badly enough to use the wrong power for the right reason.
So I gave the One Ring to 10 of the most famous heroes ever. Anakin Skywalker, Harry Potter, Jon Snow, Naruto Uzumaki, Batman, Spider-Man, Aang, Goku, Superman, and Captain America. 10 heroes, one ring. Only one could resist.
And the one who survived was not the strongest. The ring did not ask them to become evil. It did not create powers they never had. It gave them permission to abuse the power already inside them. That is why heroes are so dangerous. A villain uses the ring because he wants control. A hero uses it because he has a reason. Save her. Protect them. Unite the realm. End hatred. Stop crime. Save everyone. Force peace. Reach the next level. Guard the world. One beautiful reason is all the ring needs. The first to fall is Anakin Skywalker. And honestly, it is not close. Anakin does not fall because he wants a crown. He falls because he is terrified of loss. That is the wound the ring touches. It does not promise him an empire. It whispers something worse. You can stop death. You can save Padme. You can make sure what happened to your mother never happens again. You can finally be strong enough. Anakin knows the ring is dangerous. He knows power has a cost. But when love and fear stand in the same room, fear usually speaks louder. So he tells himself the lie that destroys him. I can control it. I can use it once. I am doing this for them.
And at first, the ring rewards him. That is the trap. Anakin saves people. He stops assassins before they strike. He crushes slavers. He ends battles before they become massacres. The galaxy starts to look safer. The Jedi look too slow. Democracy looks too weak. And every saved life becomes proof that Anakin was right. Soon, every enemy looks like an obstacle. Every warning sounds like betrayal. Every choice he cannot control feels like a threat. Anakin is no longer protecting the galaxy from evil. He is protecting the galaxy from freedom. That is why he falls first. The ring does not need to create his weakness. It only needs to name it love.
Harry Potter lasts longer, but he still falls. Harry is not power-hungry. Offer Harry a throne and he walks away. Offer him fame and he hates it. Offer him wealth and he barely cares. So the ring does not tempt Harry with greatness. It tempts him with grief. Harry's life is built around the people he could not save. His parents. Sirius. Cedric. Fred. Harry has already rejected the dream of mastering death. So the ring does not offer to bring the dead back. It offers something more believable. No more graves. No more children raised in cupboards. No more dark wizards rising while adults look away. No more funerals where Harry stands there thinking, if I had been faster, if I had known more, if I had been stronger. Harry's weakness is not ambition. It is guilt. He survives, and then he blames himself for surviving. That gives the ring something to hold. At first, Harry hides it. Not because he wants to betray Ron and Hermione, because Harry is very good at suffering alone. The ring tells him they will not understand. Hermione will overthink it. Ron will fear it. The Ministry will take it. The world is safer if Harry carries the burden himself. And Harry has believed that lie before.
He becomes a protector who never sleeps, a shadow over the wizarding world, stopping threats before they become wars, watching dangerous magic, deciding which people are too dangerous to be left alone. He tells himself he is not Voldemort because he does not enjoy control. But the ring does not care whether you enjoy control. It only cares whether you take it. Harry falls because he wants one impossible thing: a world where loss finally stops.
Jon Snow does not fall for love the same way. Jon falls from exhaustion. He does not want the throne. He does not want songs. He does not want men kneeling. Jon wants the war to end. He wants the dead to stay dead. He wants the living to stop betraying each other long enough to survive winter. This is not Jon falling for a crown. This is Jon falling during the one kind of war where hesitation feels like murder. The dead are coming. The lords are arguing. The realm is divided. Every proud house thinks its own little crown matters more than the end of the world. And the ring whispers the most dangerous sentence in politics: there is no other choice. With it, Jon can unite the North. With it, he can make cowards brave. With it, he can force kings, wildlings, lords, and traitors to stand together before it is too late. Jon hates that. At first. Then one battle comes. One night where hesitation means thousands die. One moment where honor feels like a luxury only dead men can afford. And Jon uses it. Just once. And it works. The dead are pushed back. The North rallies. The realm survives another day.
That success ruins him, because Jon looks at the people still breathing and wonders how something that saved so many can be completely evil. From there, his fall is quiet. He does not become loud. He becomes cold. Every rival claim looks like a future civil war. Every disagreement looks like a crack in the wall. Every free choice feels like another risk the realm cannot afford. Jon rules because he hates ruling. That is his excuse. I do not want this. That means I can be trusted with it. But not wanting power does not make you immune to using it. Jon falls because duty becomes a cage, and the ring teaches him to call that cage honor.
Naruto Uzumaki is harder to break. Much harder. Naruto has lived with darkness inside him. He knows loneliness. He knows rejection. He knows what it feels like to be hated for something he did not choose. And somehow, he did not become cruel. That matters. The ring cannot easily tempt Naruto with revenge. He already refused that path. It cannot simply offer him power. He has power. It cannot offer him the title of Hokage. That dream was never just about status. So the ring goes deeper. It offers him the end of hatred. Naruto wants to break the cycle. No more children raised as weapons. No more villages passing pain down like inheritance. No more enemies who are really wounded people wearing armor. And the ring says, you can finally do it. Not by begging people to change. Not by waiting for the next generation. By making sure hatred cannot choose itself again. That is when Naruto becomes dangerous. His fall does not look evil, it looks kind. Too kind. He stops wars, then prevents wars, then silences the people he believes are about to create wars. And because everyone trusts Naruto, they let him go further than they should.
That trust becomes the ring's shield. Naruto still smiles. He still calls people his friends. He still believes he is saving them. But the world around him becomes quieter and quieter until peace starts to look like obedience. Naruto falls because he wants healing so badly that the ring convinces him choice is the wound.
Batman knows the ring is dangerous immediately. That is why he is fascinating. Bruce Wayne does not wear it because he trusts it. He locks it away, then locks it away again, then builds a system around the lock, then a backup system, then a contingency. And that is how the ring starts. Batman's weakness is not pleasure. It is preparedness. The ring does not say rule Gotham. It says you missed something. Another child loses his parents. Another killer escapes. Another city burns because you refuse to use the one tool that could have stopped it. Bruce studies the ring. He tests it. He creates rules for it. Then one impossible night comes. A hostage crisis. A world-ending threat. A villain who has beaten every countermeasure. And Batman uses it. Once. Not to rule. To prevent. And Gotham gets safer. That is the horror. For a while, Batman with the ring works. Crimes are stopped before they happen. Villains disappear before they escalate. Corruption is exposed before it spreads. Bruce tells himself he has not crossed the line because he has not killed. But the line moves. Surveillance becomes prediction. Prediction becomes preemption. Preemption becomes punishment. And eventually, Gotham does not have a dark knight. It has an invisible warden. Batman falls because he believes he can outthink corruption. But the ring does not need to outthink Batman. It only needs to make him right often enough that he stops asking whether he should be. Spider-Man's fall hurts in a different way. Because Peter Parker knows the ring is bad. He probably rejects it faster than most. He jokes about it. He calls it creepy. He tries to give it away. But Peter's weakness is not arrogance. It is responsibility without mercy for himself. The ring waits for the right moment. One bridge collapse. One villain attack. One person Peter reaches 1 second too late. And then it whispers, "Next time you can be early." That is all it needs. Peter uses the ring once to save someone, then again to stop a disaster, then again because not using it feels irresponsible. With the ring, Spider-Man can be everywhere. Unseen, always early, always watching. He can stop muggings before the victim screams, stop villains before they build a machine, stop tragedy before it becomes a headline. And for Peter, that feels like responsibility fulfilled. But responsibility without limits becomes self-destruction. And self-destruction with power becomes dangerous for everyone. Peter stops sleeping, stops trusting other heroes, stops letting people make mistakes. Every death feels like proof that he has not used enough power. The ring twists the words that define him. With great power comes greater responsibility. Only now the responsibility never ends. Spider-Man falls because he cannot stop caring. The ring turns care into control, one saved life at a time. Aang resists for a long time, maybe longer than almost anyone. He does not want conquest. He does not want revenge. He does not want to kill. He has every reason to hate, and he chooses not to. That makes him one of the ring's hardest tests.
This is not Aang being corrupted overnight. This is the Avatar after years of watching peace fail again and again. So the ring does not offer Aang victory through violence. That fails. It offers him peace without violence. That is much more dangerous.
Aang has seen what war does. He has seen nations twisted by fear. He has seen children turned into soldiers. He has seen the world beg the Avatar to fix what people keep breaking. And the ring whispers gently, "You do not have to hurt them. You only have to guide them." At first, Aang refuses. He believes balance cannot be forced. But after decades of watching the same conflicts return under different names, the ring finally reaches him. Aang does not become a Dark Lord. He becomes a perfect mediator who never lets anyone leave until they agree. Then a protector who removes dangerous leaders before they strike. Then a spiritual authority no nation can question. The world is peaceful, but not free. Aang falls because even pacifism can become tyranny when peace matters more than choice. Goku is the strangest case, because the ring cannot tempt him like the others. Goku does not want a throne. He does not want money. He does not want worship. He does not even really want control. So if the ring whispers about armies, fear, or domination, Goku ignores it. But Goku has one desire that never goes away. The next challenge, the next level, the next opponent strong enough to make him grow. Most of the time, that is not evil. It is joyful. It is pure. But the ring corrupts by removing limits. It does not turn Goku into a tyrant. It turns the ring itself into a challenge. Something strange, something dark, something he thinks he can master.
And that is the problem. Goku is not afraid enough. He treats it like training. Another weight, another test, another power he can overcome if his heart stays clear. For a while, he does. That makes it worse. The ring does not need to make him cruel. It only needs to make him keep it. Just a little longer. Just until he understands it. Just until he beats it. Goku does not fall by becoming evil. He falls by refusing to destroy the thing he thinks he can defeat. He mistakes corruption for a challenge. And once he does that, the ring has already won.
Only 2 heroes remain, and the next one should win. That is what makes it terrifying. Superman should be safe. He is hope. He is kindness. He is restraint with the power of a god. Every day, Clark Kent wakes up with the ability to force the world to behave. And every day, he chooses not to. That is one of the strongest arguments in his favor. The ring cannot tempt Superman with strength. He is already strong. It cannot tempt him with fame. He does not need it. It cannot tempt him with fear. He has spent his life refusing to become the god people expect him to be. So the ring uses compassion. It points at every war he did not stop because humans had to choose peace themselves. Every child he could not save because he was on the other side of the world. Every villain who escaped. Every government that failed. Every disaster where restraint had a body count. Then it asks the question Superman hates most. How many people have to die so you can feel humble? That is the trap. Superman's restraint is not weakness, but it costs lives, and the ring presses on that cost. It does not say, conquer Earth. It says, guard it, guide it, protect it from itself. You do not have to be a ruler. You can be a guardian. At first, Superman refuses, again and again. He hides the ring where no human can reach it. He studies it from a distance. He tells himself knowledge is safer than use. Then the catastrophe comes. A planet-killing chain reaction. Missiles already launched. Leaders refusing to stand down. Millions of lives depending on seconds. And for the first time, strength is not enough. Only control is fast enough. Superman uses it once. With Superman, once is enough. Because the result is miraculous. Lives saved, war stopped, disaster prevented. Then the ring asks the real question. If using it saved them, was refusing it moral? That is where Superman breaks. Not because he wants power, because he already has power and knows exactly how many people he still fails to save. Superman falls second to last because he is almost strong enough, almost humble enough, almost selfless enough. But the ring does not need Superman to want control. It only needs him to love the world so much that he stops trusting it to stand without him. And then there was one. Not the strongest, not the smartest, not the fastest, not the one with the most magic, the most trauma, or the most cosmic power. Captain America. Steve Rogers. The man the ring could not keep. The ring tempts Steve. It offers him victory. Bucky safe. Wars ended before they start. Tyrants stopped before they rise. Every soldier home. Every innocent protected. Steve feels that temptation. He understands it. Part of him wants it. But Steve Rogers has one advantage almost no one else on this list has. His identity was formed before the power came. Before the serum, Steve was weak, small, sick, ignored. Power did not create his morality. Power tested a morality he already had. That is the difference. Anakin wants power to stop loss. Harry wants power to stop grief. Jon wants power to protect the realm. Naruto wants power to end hatred. Batman wants power to prevent crime. Peter wants power to save everyone. Aang wants power to force peace without violence. Goku wants power to face the ultimate challenge. Superman wants power to protect the world from itself. Steve Rogers asks one question. What does this power turn me into? The ring's strongest offer is simple. With me, you can end every war. And Steve's answer is just as simple. Not if I have to become a tyrant to do it. That is why he wins. Not because he is purer than Superman, not because he has less darkness than Harry, not because he is stronger than Goku. Because Steve understands that no one should have that much power, not even the right person. Yes, Steve breaks rules. Yes, he disobeys orders. Yes, he will fight the whole world if he believes the world is wrong. But Steve breaks rules to stop power from controlling people. He does not break them so he can become the power controlling everyone else. A world forced to be good is not good. Peace without freedom is not peace. Safety bought with control is only a quieter kind of prison. Steve does not carry the ring proudly. He does not make a speech about being immune. He is afraid of it, and that fear saves him. He understands that if he keeps it for the right reason, eventually he will find another right reason, then another, then another. So he does what most heroes cannot do. He gives up the perfect weapon before the perfect moment arrives. He lets himself remain limited. He accepts that he cannot save everyone. And that might be the hardest resistance of all. The ring does not lose when someone says, "I am too strong for you." The ring loses when someone says, "I am not strong enough to keep you." And that is why I have to let you go. 10 heroes touched the ring. 9 fell. Not because they were evil, because each of them had one beautiful reason to keep it. But Captain America resisted because he understood the truth the ring cannot survive. No one should have that much power. Not a villain, not a king, not a god, not even a hero.